Don't buy an under construction project. What if the project gets delayed or stuck halfway? If you are looking at buying a property in Mumbai, you've definitely heard this line. Honestly, the biggest myth is that buyers think under construction projects are high risk. And because of this, many buyers end up missing 30 to 50 lakhs of appreciation. Today I'm going to tell you the truth, not based on theory, but from years of on-ground experience in the Mumbai property market. By the end of this video, I'll give you a simple 5-point framework that will help you decide whether an under construction project is worth buying or not. So don't skip this video, because if you are a serious home buyer, this might completely change how you evaluate a property. Hi, I am Nitin, and today we are going to understand something interesting. If under construction projects were really so risky, how did most wealth creators in Mumbai make money through them? The biggest myth is this: under construction projects are unsafe and ready to move in is always better. But what is the truth? The risk is not in under construction projects. The real risk is in selecting the wrong project. Look at Mumbai's biggest developers: Godrej Properties, Hiranandani Group, Lodha Group. When did most of their successful buyers enter? During launch, or typically during the early construction phase? Buyers who purchased ready possession later, they had to pay a premium. But wait, this does not mean that every under construction project is safe. And this is exactly where most buyers make mistakes. Under construction creates wealth. Mumbai is a land-scarce city. We all know supply is limited, demand is continuous. I'll give you an example. This was during COVID. A project in Chembur East launched at around 19,000 per square feet. By the time the possession was due, it was around 24 to 25,000 square feet. That's roughly 25% appreciation. Do you normally get this kind of return in ready-to-move-in apartments? Very rarely. Especially in established markets like Mumbai, under construction projects will give you lower entry price, payment linked to construction, a bigger appreciation window. But if under construction projects can be so profitable, then why are people still afraid of them? The answer lies in the Mumbai's past. The fear factor, delays, past experiences. Think back to the period between 2008 and 2015. There were a lot of delays, there were funding issues, developers used to get stuck, projects were getting delayed. At that time, RERA did not exist. Today, we have MahaRERA. Every project has to be registered, buyer's fund has to go into escrow accounts, completion timelines are legally defined, which means blindly fearing under construction projects today is basically outdated thinking. But having RERA alone does not automatically make a project safe. This is the most important part of the video, so listen very carefully. The 5-point safety framework before investing in an under construction project. So check for these 5 things. Number 1, developer track record. How many projects have they delivered? Do they have any history of delays? Number 2, location growth story. Is there any infrastructure coming up nearby? For example, let's say if we talk about Chembur, metro line coming up, connectivity to BKC, we have SCLR, traveling to Navi Mumbai, traveling to the international airport. So these are little factors that you will have to consider before really investing in a property. Number 3, financial strength. Is the developer financially strong? Is the funding secured? This is very important. 4, construction pace. Is the actual construction happening on site, or can you notice some project delays? Number 5, inventory position. If large number of units are remaining unsold, then it's a red flag. Now you might be thinking, ready to move sounds safer, so why should one buy under construction at all? Now let's compare both. Ready versus under construction, right? The real truth. Ready to move, immediate possession, no longer waiting, right? You don't have to wait. Higher price is going to be high. Limited appreciation. Full payment will be required upfront. Under construction, on the other hand, staggered payment, lower base price, higher growth potential. and you have time to plan your finances. In a market like Mumbai, time itself becomes money. People who can wait 3 years often end up building much greater wealth. But do you know what the most dangerous situation actually is? Entering a project mid-construction without proper analysis. That is one of the biggest trap buyers fall into. The real risk is not under construction. The real risk is emotional buying. Investing in a pre-launch project without any clarity. Falling for fake scarcity marketing. Depending on the builder without doing your own due diligence. In markets like western suburbs, Navi Mumbai, launch hype can be extremely high. A smart buyer doesn't buy dreams, right? A smart buyer will buy data. So the final question is, when should you actually buy an under construction project? Here's the golden rule. Buy under construction only when the developer has a strong track record. The location has growth potential, has a good future. The payment plan is structured, and you have a holding capacity of at least 3 to 4 years. Do not enter with a short-term flipping mindset. Mumbai market will always reward patience. So what is the biggest myth? Under construction projects are risky. What is the truth? Ignorance is risky. Right knowledge and right selection can turn under construction projects into a powerful wealth creation tool. If you are evaluating an under construction project in Chembur, comment below, analyze. I will personally send you a structured evaluation checklist. And if you want me to review the projects that you've shortlisted, honestly, you can DM me directly, because buying property should not be an emotional decision. It should be a strategic move. See you in the next video. Bye.